Hello and welcome. Today we are going to discuss some of the important questions which frequently asked that how the Google Earth Engine AI assistants works and how can we install it, how to set up the API key and all the things. So first of all, you have to install the API key from the Google Chrome Web Store. So go to the Google Chrome Web Store, Google Chrome Web Store, and search for Google Earth Engine. Once you search for Google Earth Engine, and the plugin will appear, right? Google Earth Engine. Then we'll get the link for installation right on the add to Chrome. Then it will be added to your Chrome, and then click and pin it to your browser. Now next come to the Google, Google Earth Engine code editor. Remember you have to be in the .com domain because it works better. On other domain it may create some problem, so you should always be in the .com domain. Now once you have installed it and open the Earth Engine window, now you need to click on the small icon. That way it will open the API assistant. And then one more thing you need to do, that is the setup of the API key, right? You click on the Google AI Studio, that open the uh, Gemini API key generation window. So there you can create your API key if you are using for the first time, or if you have already API keys, then from here you copy the API key and then paste it to the Gemini API key section and press enter. So it will register your API key and you are ready to go now. Now, here few things the generate, modify, fix, and run the script. So whenever you have nothing in your code editor, you want to generate something uh, from the scratch, then you go for the generate window. Now, the modify window, you have some code whether you have generated or you have already in your repository already some code in the previous analysis you have. So that code you can use and you can add something, modify something, or do some other analysis also. And the run button, simply what the run button does here, same thing. Run button, same functionalities are there. And fix error buttons, if you have some error in your code that is coming in the console, if you click the fix error button, you don't need to copy anything, it will automatically fix the things. So first we'll go with the generate new script. I want to display the display the sentinel to for um, let's say Himalayan region. Okay. Now when you click generate, if everything set up perfectly, it will run and it will give some code in your code editor. Now you can run the script here, or you can run in the main window. So both works perfectly. So I have clicked here, and hopefully it will show the sentinel image in the Himalayan region. Okay. So now the simple RGB image it is showing, as you can see, 432. Okay, it is a little big region. So like I want some other area to display, so I want to modify the code, right? And modify to show it for Sikkim. Sikkim is a state in India, so I want to display it for that area. Now run the script. The area is small, then hopefully it will show it is coming faster, right? Now if you have Sikkim save file, or you have study area save file, then you can use that, and that way you can clip to the study area and do the things. Now we have our image, we have loaded it, and we need to calculate some indices, like calculate ndvi, ndpi, ndpi, ndwi, and all the things, right? For now we are calculating these three things. Let's uh, run the modify, then if it is working fine, then it will come. If something's error showing, fix on the error button and it will correct your code. Okay, it is loading, so it is the ndvi, ndwi and the ndbi is coming. Like it will take some time because the area is huge. uh, you do more things like you can calculate statistics, right? Calculate the mean, median, mode, or something, uh, other statistics you want to calculate. You can, okay, we got some error, so now they click on the fix error button, so it will take the error code and give the rectified code in your code editor. So if everything works fine, then it will display correctly. It should display correctly as it is already running, so we should wait now. Like you can see the ndvi, ndbi and ndw, all the variables are coming, right? Now we want the statistics for all the variables, like calculate mean, minimum, maximum, and division for all the variables. Like for all the variables, when we calculate these statistics. Now let's see what it do. So we run the code, and hopefully there we get some statistics. So it is showing some uh, error because the region is too large, so you should try with the smaller region. Okay, let's fix the error. What it do now, it can also generate the chart, right? uh, Chart the histogram for ndvi, right? Chart the histogram for ndvi. We are looking at one variable at once. You can do for other variables, and if you tell the system that you do the histogram for all the variables, then it will do that. So here we encountered some error. Let's fix the error and run it again. Maybe we can change it for the other study area, like a small study area, one district, like do it for uh, uh, district of West Bengal. Like so that way it will change the study area. It is unable to take the study area. So let's fix the error, whether it is able to fix it or not. Let's run it again. Okay, from JUL FAO, take the study area Bankura, right? We are specifying the source. If it is able to read the source, then it will rectify the code. Otherwise, it will show the error. Okay, it is not able to. Is what is happening? I think the area loading is not successful, so that's why we are getting some problem. So do it for Sri Lanka. We can change the study area as we change the with the command. We can change the study area. We can use our study area as well. Okay, let's do one thing. I have some um, study area, so I'll use that, right? I'll use that. So the study area are the study area GAVL. So there I have specified some source. So filter and display it for the barcode. Now run the script. Okay, see, so there is some error is coming. Let's fix it. That is able to fix it or not. Again, it is also coming the okay. Do it for and with specified properties, because it will change the property as per the previous one, but it has some different property name. So I want the system to take the uh, property that I have given. So there is some property issue, so we can specify that, right? There is the property name, the GAEUL or GAEUL admin one, GAEUL code one name. So this is the property name. Fix the code. Now see what is happening. Okay. Display filter and display the uh, other red district of district of Rajasthan. Filter and display it for the district of Rajasthan. It is encountered some error. Let's fix it. Okay, the same problem exists. So a district of Rajasthan, right? The Rajasthan it has taken, but we want the more short area, like we want it for the other regions, like the other states, something like Darjeeling, right? The Darjeeling district, whether it is able to take it or not. The code. I think it is okay now. Yeah, it is coming. It is coming okay. We want the image to clip as per your start area. So clip it to the study area. To the study area. Now run the code. So here the statistics is coming, and the different bands also coming, and the graphs, histogram graphs for the NDVI, that is also coming. Now we want these things to be exported in our drive, so we can write that command, right? Export NDVI, NDVI and NDWI to drive, right? H if and the tip format. So the histogram is coming, right? You can see the histogram, NDVI histogram, the distribution of the NDVI. Now, when the export thing, like we run the code, run the modification, and we'll run the code, right? it is working fine, then in the dark section will be activated, and there you can see the export section, right? Different bands we want to export. Now if we want the statistics to export, we should write that, right? Export the CSV, export the statistics as CSV, like so that way it will export the statistics in a CSV file to the drive. So we run the code, see the statistics is coming, so we'll run that, all other things. So for just for reference, I run the statistics, and other things I also run that. Then we'll see the output results. NDVI, NDVI, and the NDVI, NDVI, NDVI. Okay, so they are running. Now we want something like at the title, we want a title in the map, right? At a simple title, right? Add the simple title is running, and when it is modified, we'll click on run, and see the Darjeeling analysis. It is showing the title, so we got the title. Now like we want some analysis, like some kind of complex analysis, some kind of app building or like that, like make a vulnerability index based on the bands you have. Like so if we run that using HPWTG weightage method, right? HP weightage method, we want that to be weightage as per the HP method. So let's see how it will work. Run this script, and here is another one is coming, like vulnerability index, right? The vulnerability index is coming. So what it does, uh, see the vulnerability index, how it is calculated. It is given some weightage to the different parameter, then it is calculated, right? Vulnerability index. So we can specify the bands, or we can specify the variables for the particular use cases, and then we can also perform the vulnerability analysis or any type of analysis in that context. Like so, let's specify to the min max value of the particular vulnerability indicator. Okay, so based on it, you can see that the based on three bands, it is calculated. It is given some weightage and calculated the vulnerability index. So based on the vulnerability index method, it is showing the high and it is showing the medium and low, like that, like this way. So now I want this as a app. So uh, write for a Google Earth Engine app with all the variables and functionality. Okay. So we want these things. Let's modify the code. What it does, we want all the functionality to be in our app. So if it is running correctly, then it will show the app. Run the code. So it is encountered some error. Let's fix it. It has written almost 350 line of code, right? Different functionality it is coming, like that the NDVI variability. So there is something, some error is coming. So let's fix it. fix thing and modify things works for very easy to use things. We don't need to copy other things and we can do it here. So they have changed something. So at any point you think the code variable is changed some way, so then you can fix it to the by going to the previous one and fix it, right? So the mistakenly it have changed some variable because it is taking the GAUL original GAUL variable. So that's why it is creating some problem because I'm using the recent one. So I changed the this part so that it can work perfectly with the previous one. Run the code. Let's fix it. Okay, wait some time so that it can fix the code. Now I have to check whether it is now it stays okay. Okay, encountered some error. You need to trial and error and fixing the things because there are a lot of analysis happening in between. Okay, so now I think it has taken successfully, right? So we got the app, got the NDVI, NDWI, and all the things. So NDVI is coming now. The vulnerability index want to show the vulnerability index, then it will also display. Okay, so NDVI, then the vulnerability index part we want to set the visualization parameter. You can change it with the code, but if you have some knowledge about how to set it, then you can also set it manually as well. So this way you can modify the code, and here you can modify the code from JavaScript to Python, and some other analysis you want to explore, you can do that, right? So that way you can explore the tools. So it is really helpful, and I believe it will be helpful for you too.